Hey everybody,
Welcome to the Real Show Barbecue.
today we're going to cook us a pork butt on the Po Man grill, which I like to call the trash can grill. Alright, here is our pork butt. It is a boneless pork butt we got from a local grocery store, about 6.5 pounds. I've already kind of trimmed it up a little bit and sprayed it with some olive oil. And a couple of the rubs we're going to be using is by Code 3, and this is their grunt rub, which is a garlic blend. So we're going to be using that for our first layer. This is a coarse type rub here, and we're going to get it all the way around on both sides, all around the sides, everywhere. Now that we have the pork butt all seasoned up really well, we're going to wrap it in some plastic wrap and some foil. We need to keep it cooled and refrigerated, so we'll probably keep it in a cooler for another day or two because we're actually leaving for the lake tomorrow.
See you there.
All right, now we're at the lake. We're getting our Po Man up to temp here. If you want to see how this sets up and how it's lit, I'll leave a link up above. You can check that video out. It's pretty unique. You have a little tray in the very bottom, and you put 91% rubbing alcohol in there, light it, put your charcoal basket over top of it, and you're ready to go in just a few minutes. So we're letting it get up to temp now, and we'll get our pork butt on. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this pork butt on right quick. I'm actually gonna go fat side down today because it's running pretty hot. It's running right around 300, so I wanna help protect the meat here. We got our Inkbird here monitoring the temp of the pit, and then we got our Inkbird here. We're gonna run into the thick part here. Close this down. I'm gonna leave it about 1/4 of an inch open or less because it's running hot again. We'll check it back in probably about an hour, and I'll spray it with some my Eastern North Carolina barbecue sauce. I've kind of drained, seasoned that out, so I'm just using that seasoned apple cider vinegar to give it a mist every so often. We're an hour into it. Let's check it out. Hopefully you can see it's got some nice color to it. We're gonna spray it with some of this Eastern North Carolina vinegar sauce. Help set that bark. Cover it up and check it in about another hour. All right, it's been another hour and a half. Sorry if you hear a lot of noise in the background. We got a lot of boats and a lot of big waves coming up here. We're gonna check it out right quick. It's got a lot of nice color to it. I'm gonna spray it one more time. And it's been cooking really fast. This cooker's been cooking around, we're staying at temps around 369. So it's cooked really, really fast. Bark is set really nicely. We're gonna get to 165. At 165, then we're going to wrap it in foil and put it back in there till we get to about 205. All right, we're reading right internally. We're reading around 165, a little bit over in some areas. There's little areas that are a little thinner. This is actually, I probably mentioned at the beginning of the video, it's a boneless, and it's only 6.5 pounds. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up in foil until we get to around 205. I'm gonna take a little bit of that Eastern North Carolina vinegar sauce and pour it inside the foil, double wrap it, and then put it back on the cooker. Okay, we're ready to go. We went a little bit over, around 208, that's fine. 205 is where I usually like to be at, but we got a little busy again camping. So we're gonna take this off, we're gonna wrap it in a towel and put it in the cooler and let it rest for at least 30 minutes to an hour. And we'll show you how it looks when we get done with that. All right, here is the finished pork butt. It cooked right at about 5 hours total on that Po-Man grill. You can see it's just falling apart. Check that out. I used a little bit of pieces of maple that I found right here at the campground. It was just dry. Hopefully you can see that. And then the charcoal I used was B&B. I've only got one glove on, so I can only do this with one hand. But we're gonna just kind of tear this up, and then we're gonna chop it up really fine, Eastern North Carolina style, and make us some nice sandwiches. But it just literally falls apart. It's got that jiggle to it. We'll do us a quick taste test. Show you what it's all about. Nice, nice, very, very, very nice. All right, we're gonna do our taste test. Mason's with me. Here, Mason. It's hot, buddy. That's good, isn't it? I can get that garlic from Code 3 Spices. I'm using that garlic blend, and then also the all-purpose rub by itself is perfect. Again, we're gonna do it Eastern North Carolina style. We're gonna use some of my Eastern North Carolina sauce, and then also may finish it with my Memphis sauce. But this has got nice bark to it. Awesome. Thanks to Po-Man, and I'm eating with my mouth full as usual. Po-Man, check these guys out. All the information below in the show more section. I'll let you know how to get in touch with each one of them. Inkbird Thermometers, all great products. Mason is tearing it up. Thanks so much for being with us, guys. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. We're also on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, guys.
Subscribe, share, and like.
God bless.